Good evening. Good evening. Care for your regular table, Mr. Colonel? Yes, my regular table would be great, thank you. Hello, everyone. It's the evening, I'm still at work. What am I doing here? That's a very good question. Gerard Maloney is on. Hello, Gerard. I think it's alcohol time now. Where is it? Let me go fetch one. No, I don't have a beer in front of me. That's unusual. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's the end of a long day and we've had some more things come in. So I thought I would quickly do a video and then get the hell out of here. As you can see, it's nighttime here in Melbourne. Casey is on, Casey_H75. You can see the traffic flowing past like a busy little nest of ants. Anyway, all right, let's get into it. Get on the piss, says Jared Maloney. I agree with you. I agree with you, sir. That's a sensible decision. All right, we've got some... Oh, the case is open. Wait. See, I almost ruined the surprise. Bookish Smiles is on. Hello there. Carly. I think it's Carly, isn't it? Billy J. Hamlet is on. Chris Detol. Chris is on. Hello, Chris. Welcome. I'm just downstairs, level 1. We've had some stuff come in, and I thought I would just do a quick video before I stab it and steer out of here. Okay, here we go. What should we do first? Bookish Smile says, yep, it's Carly. Hello, Carly. Hey there. She's American. She fled the country many years ago. Pre-Trump. Good move, I say. Good move. All right, what should we do first? Oh, what are we going to do? Okay. Well, they're all pretty cool. So in no particular order. This came in today. Are you ready? Get ready. Get setty. I think this is the original case. I think this is made of a human skin. This is an original human skin case. And they've tanned it up nicely. Okay. Piers Ron is on. Hello. Piers Ron said a request to be in the live video. No, Ronald. You cannot. What is it you see before me? This is a 1952 LG2. Check it out. It's a warrior of the road. It's seen some miles, much like myself. Bookish Smiles. Ron Pierce says, howdy. J200 in the Gibson case. Is it? Could it be? Is it, Mr. Braithwaite? Well, let's go have a look. It's not a J200, but it is something cool. So there you go. 1952. I love these little LG series acoustics from Gibson. 1952 LG2. It's got the fluoro light shining all over it at the moment. See if we can get... No, we can't. It's nighttime. It's fluoro light time. Clint Correll says, how do you attract such good examples of guitars? I ask myself that every day. I'm like, why would people actually trust me to do anything? I can tell you, here's how it works. When you get older, people think you're wise and you know everything. And they just bring you stuff. And then as you get even older, people just start dropping dead around you and you're like the only one left. So there's nowhere else to go. That's how it works. Ron Pierce says, it's a gift. Yes. I don't even think about it anymore. I just look at the door and I say to myself, okay, there's a blues lawyer coming in any moment with a vintage guitar. Boom. And it usually happens. I'm like, oh, hello, sir. How are you? Come on in. And then I do the same stuff when I'm selling stuff. Like, oh, that guitar looks nice on you, sir. There's a man with a child. Hello, child. Scrap that. I'm not allowed to have children on the videos. That guitar makes you look younger. You know, works pretty well here because most of my customers are sort of 90 and up. Clint Correll, how old are we talking? Well, let me tell you. See this guitar here, 1952? The 52 Gibson. Oh, that was my heyday. That's how old I am. In 1952, man, I was on top of the world. No. All right. We've got a request from Jared who says, what's in the Gibson case? Good question. That's why we're here at the new arrivals, or otherwise known as axes and slabs. How dare someone has sent me a text. I have to have my do not disturb on. There we go. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go. It's new arrivals. It's the end of the night. I need to get out of here. It's Gibson. Now, this is a newish Gibson case, but... Oh, stay open, you rotten... There we go. Okay, but this is not a newish Gibson. This is a 1965 es175. Check that out, with correct nut width. It hasn't got the little nuts. It's got the big nuts. Or the big nut. Whoops, sorry, Carly. It's missing a tuning peg though, which we're sorting. But in natural, how about that? How spiffy is that? 1965 Gibson es175. It's a warrior of the road. But hello for everyone who has joined in. AppJet is on. Somebody else, Michael, is on. Hello, Michael. I can't keep up. Night times are busy. I should just broadcast. I just spend my whole life here. Why don't I do that and never go home? Just stay here forever. It's a 1965 es175. If you just tuned in, sorry, I'm slurring my words. I haven't had my beer yet. You have tuned into new arrivals, or axes and slabs. Bookish Smile says, very cool. Yes, I am. Jimmy Balls. Jimmy Ball 6. Right. Jared Maloney says, I prefer the burst. I prefer a burst as well. Burst. I feel like bursting up a can of beer. I might go get one in a second. All right. Last but not least. It's very hard for me to do this without beer. Normally I have a beer. What was I thinking? Okay, it's a Fender case. That's clear. We've got some... Oh, check out these old stickers. 78 records. A small... is that a new sticker? Does anyone know 78 records? All right, here we go. Are you ready? Boom. Feast your beady ones on that. Do you know what that is? And don't say Telecaster, because you'd be right. Mr. Lopez is on. Pino Lopez is on. James Collins is on. Bookish Smile says, came for guitars, stayed for the comedy. Oh, yes. I'll tell you something, though. I don't always do jokes, but I like scientific fact. Would you like to hear a scientific fact? All right. Are you ready? Here's a scientific fact. Apparently, New Zealand scientists have discovered 2 new uses for sheep. Yes, can you believe it? The 2 new uses are meat and wool. Wow, those guys are smart. Senor Grande is on. Drucifer is on. Clint Carell, I find Tony witty and informative. Who's Tony? God damn it. Tony's my coffee name. That's because most people that serve me coffee are from abroad and they cannot say Anthony. They can't say the TH. So I say Tony. And then they're like, are you Italian? I'm like, yes, I am. No, of course I'm not. This is a 71 Telecaster. How about that? Gerard Maloney says, gumboots work well too. All right. Very good, sir. Check this out. This is killer. And you know what I like best about this? It's super duper lightweight. Look at that. I'm not even lifting it. I'm just using the power of my mind. I'm using the power of my... No, I'm using my left hand. But check that out. It needs some work. It needs some love and some work. But, yeah, it's killer. It's got a tiny little neck. Oh, man. This is a bad place to work. This is like a wild animal in a butcher's shop or something. Drucifer says, I have a 71 Tellies. What do you? I did not know that. Maybe you can bring yours in. We can hang out. Talk about stuff. That'd be fun. Bring me some beers, though. Oh, you're not getting through that blues lawyer door. The door is closed. But if you're tapping with beers on the glass, I'll let you in. Okay, folks. If you missed it, I'll do a recap, and then I have to get out of here. I've got to go home. Oh, God. It's a 52 Gibson LG2. That's not quite before most of my customers were born. Most of my customers are 1852. This is a 65 Gibson es175 in natural human skin color. Boom. And of course, the baby poo yellow 1971 Telecaster. Is baby poo really yellow? Can't remember. I blocked it. It was so stressful. I blocked it from my mind. I had to go have my mind reprogrammed with some mushrooms and LSD and stuff. Luckily, the mushroom lady didn't prepare it for me. All right, folks, I have to go. That telly looks cool. That telly is cool. It's unbelievable. It really is. Oh, it's going to be hard to sell it. I may need to keep it. It could be for me. All right. Dangerous. Okay. Level 1. We're going. Thanks, folks. We'll be back in tomorrow. Come down if you want to check any of these fine pieces. I say farewell for now. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.